Hello everybody, my name is Riley C14 and welcome to another video. FaceTime. Me and you, yeah. Put 'em up. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, so I was thinking of, if you like a certain person, you go after her or him or whoever, and I was thinking to myself, well, I've done that with certain someone. I'm not gonna name who she is because one, that's invading privacy, and I don't want to do that. And so I'm gonna put a hat on. Actually, just realized that. Well, maybe. Perfect. Okay. Anyways, so after this entire thing happened, so anyways, I was thinking, you like a certain someone and stuff like that, and so I'm probably the last person to give you advice or whatever, so I don't know, I just want to make a, I don't give up speech, like, if you like a certain person, like I was saying, like a guy or a girl or whoever you like in general, like I do, I talked to her. I said, hey, I know this is weird. We haven't really talked at all and all this stuff, and so she was like, oh, it's fine. It's not weird at all and all that stuff. I'm like, are you sure? We never talked and all that stuff, and she was like, oh no, it's fine. I don't care. It's all good. We're friends. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's basically how it was, but I mean, not word to word how it happened. Um, anyways, so, what happened with me and her was I, um, I was, always telling people, am I annoying? Do I find it, do you see something annoying about me? And I, I always talk about the Navy way too much, and my friends even called me out on it. I said, okay. So something got in my head one day, and um, I asked her about what do you find annoying about me. And before all that stuff happening, I asked her some other stuff like, um, I can't remember off the top of my head, and it's been a while since I read the messages. Because when you're bored, you wanna do something. So I like reading over old messages, and so I read over hers and mine about 10 times. That's like least from what I normally read. I normally read about like 20 times with friends. So yeah, Anyways, so she's always like, or I said, what do you find annoying about me? And she says, I don't find anything annoying about you. I think you're fine and all this stuff. And so I was like, okay. In my mind, I never said this out loud. I said, okay, I highly doubt that you don't find me annoying because you find one annoying thing about anyone. I mean, about anyone. There's one annoying thing about someone. It might be too nice, too mean, he gets angry sometimes. There's like 1,000 things that you can find one thing annoying about a person. And then I was always like, are you sure? There's not one thing? And like in my mind, and then I actually texted, shoot, what was it? I said, oh, if you find anything annoying about me, please text me about it. And I think that's when she said, I don't find you annoying, it's just, she had work to do. I was like, I can understand that. And she said she doesn't really check her phone that much. I'm like, oh, okay. So, I was thinking, she's like a popular girl too. She knows almost everyone in her section of a class. She knows, a lot of seniors, well, not this, well, I don't think this year, because I was a sophomore last year and she was a freshman last year, so I'm a junior now and she's going to be a sophomore. And she knew a lot of, well, I wouldn't really say a lot of seniors, but she knew like pretty good amount actually, more than I did. I only know like my brother, well, let's see, 3, 4, maybe 7 to 8 people, 7 to 8 seniors, maybe. I can't remember any more right about now. I'm not going to name them. Like I said, vision and privacy, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to tell who they are unless I ask permission, but I'm not, it's like 4:24 right now. I'm not going to ask anyone's permission at this time. So anyways, yeah, the point of this video is don't give up. Just like Navy SEALs, do you think they gave up to actually become a Navy SEAL? No. They stuck to it, and they worked hard just like any Navy or Army or Green Berets or Marine or whatever. All those people never gave up. The people that are actually real Navy SEAls or real Marines or whatever, they never gave up. So I'm telling you guys, I guess it's a motivational speech if you want it to be. Anyways, so don't give up, no matter what it is. If it's a new girlfriend, a new boyfriend, or like if it's family, don't give up on family. Never give up on family. Family is the only thing. No, family is the first thing that you can rely on, no matter who it is. Unless they don't really care about you and they never talk to you ever again, then that might be a little different. But what else? Yeah, so just don't give up. If they won't be your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, then be the next best thing. Be a friend. Be a friend to them. If like, well, like what, 20 years from now, if they say they want to be your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, yeah, then I don't know what else to say about that, because I mean, I know it's a long time and you probably already have someone, but at least they finally asked you or finally told you about how they feel about you or whatever. So no matter what, I wouldn't. I'd be friends first, honestly. That's how I am with all my friends. I have great friends. I have, like I said, not naming, I have like a lot of guy friends, and I have some girlfriends, or girls that are friends, not girlfriends. Big difference. Anyways, so I'm just gonna call them girlfriends because they're a girl who's my friend. So anyways, I have a lot of girlfriends, and actually, I have about 1, 2, about maybe 6, and I have about like what, close to 20 friends, or 20 guy friends, maybe. Around there. I don't have many friends, but hey, I nonetheless, I still have friends I can depend on. And if you have a friend that you can depend on too, perfect. Your life is complete right there. Not even kidding. You don't need a girlfriend or a boyfriend or anything like that. I mean, it would help, like, so you want to be lonely or whatever, but dude, your friends and your family will always have your back no matter what. Shoot, if I had like 20 girlfriends and like 5 guys, I'd freaking talk to those girls like nonstop, unless they got sick of me. But that's how it is with with my friends. We're always talking like nonstop. I have like 4 different friends. I call them. Well, I call all of my friends brothers mostly. Well, I say friend or bro or whatever, but in my mind, I'm always thinking like, hey, what up, what up, brother, or whatever, I don't say it out loud because, you know, like, I just don't do that. I don't know why. I probably should do it a lot because, you know, for girls, I'd probably say, what up, sis, or what's up, sister, or something like that. Because, you know, they're girls and you don't want to call them like, hey, what up, bro, what up, brother, hey, come drink a beer, or something like that. Not making fun of anyone who does that, like drink beer or has like any accent or like that. Honestly, I have a bland accent. I wish I had a cool accent like a French person. I don't know. But yeah. Have you ever seen Lone Survivor? The beginning of it, they show this part where they get done with Buzz, and there are like 15 to 20 people at the end. They jump into the water, and this guy in the background is saying, "I like for my brothers to depend on me," because or it was something like that. He was like, "I depend on my brothers, and I'd like them to depend on me." That's a great saying. I love that saying because you can always count on your friends no matter what. With certain stuff. I'm not going to say you can count on them like every single time with certain, like with everything. With certain stuff you can actually let them count on, or you can actually count on them. But, yeah, so I just want to make this video just for the fun of it and tell you guys that I'd never give up on, being friends with someone. If you don't like them, that's fine. But, still try to be nice to people. I know like on video games, even I do it. Back on PS3 or well, not really the 360 because I kind of got that's kind of like brand new to me, kind of. I got the Xbox One also. Anyways, so on PS3, I was like normally raging at people. You know, you like on Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1 or whatever, you'd always want to talk trash to the other team because, you know, they think they suck or anything like that, and you're always looking up KDs. KDs doesn't really matter, but, anyways, kind of getting off topic, so, yeah, I have friends that probably won't even go into the Navy, Army, Marines, anything like that. I'm still going to depend on them. Even if I become world-class, #1 Navy SEAL, I'm still going to talk to them. I don't care if they're like lower than me, not join the SEALs. I'm not going to diss them. I'm always going to have them close to me because they're my friends. And friends always come first before like any mission or anything like that. Family becomes, or family is before friends. So there's family and then friends. Or unless like you hate your parents or anything like that, then it's friends first. But I don't see it like that. I normally see family first because one, they took care of me, and so I'd like to be able to return that and like return that feeling. You know, like freaking they took care of you and you want to be able to take care of them. So yeah, I feel like that should happen. So yeah, like I'm saying, she said, or I said something back to the girl, but I said to her, not many girls like me, and it's true. I'm dead serious. I like maybe 4 guys liked me in all of my elementary. No one, and I mean no one, liked me in middle school. Like no girl liked me in middle school. Maybe, yeah, the girls from East, or yeah, East. That's just part of my school's name. I'm not telling you the entire thing, but I'm just gonna call it East because it was on the east side, you know. You got that northeast and all that stuff, the gangster talk, but anyways, um, yeah, those girls were originally from East, and so, um, I just grew up with them, ever since, I want to say third grade, no, second grade. Uh, Ever since second grade, I saw like these two girls, um, and then I met a couple more, but I slowly stopped talking to them as you get older. You don't want to talk to certain people again, and they're actually pretty funny, and I really loved everyone. I love everyone. I'm just saying it now. Um, I know no matter how much trash I um, talk trash, yeah, yeah. Um, no matter how much I talk trash to you or to anyone like that, I still love everyone equally. Now, if I had a girlfriend or a wife or, you know, something like that, I would love them a little bit more, obviously, because, they love attention, and I don't blame them, because who wants to be lonely? Um, but, now what I'm getting at, so if you don't have a girlfriend or friend or whatever, you can always depend on your friends. It might be a girl. If I had a, um, if I had a girl that was like the same age as me and we talked like nonstop every single day, I'd love it. I'd love talking to a girl, even if she didn't want to become, girlfriend or boyfriend. I wouldn't care. I'd be like, hey, friends or no? And then if she said no, then I'd be like, oh, or if she wanted to be friends, I'd be like, all right, cool. So that's where we stand. You also got to know where you stand with her. Like I'm saying to her, to the girl, I said, not much girls like me, and all this stuff, and um, I'm not trying to get in any sympathy or whatever. And anyway, so I said to her, um, like I keep saying, no girls like me and all this stuff, and she says, I like you, and I'm like, I believe you, but on the other hand, I don't, because, and she might not be watching this, she might be watching this, I don't know. I don't know what she watches. Anyways, uh, why I'm thinking, sure, is because I just met, and I mean, there's always like, first love or first sight of love or whatever. Um, I, I didn't believe it with, well, I believed it with her because honestly, I thought she was the one, but, I don't know. She's just really funny, and, she's hilarious to me, in my opinion, and freaking, yeah, I love her, more than other people, like a girlfriend was. I love her like that, but since she didn't want to, become more than friends, I was thinking, okay, well, then we're just friends. Nothing to it. She likes me as a friend. I like her back a little bit more, but hey, I still like her nonetheless. Um, so yeah, this video's been going on for a while. But yeah, just becomes friends with her or him or whoever. Um, be real close, and I wouldn't say, I wouldn't like ask like 10 years from now. I wouldn't ask like, hey, are we still friends? And then if he says yeah, then, or he or she say yeah, then say, um, do you want to be more than friends? Um, well, put in your own words, like how you would put it. I'd put it with her like, hey, um, I know you don't really like me, but do you see this little, this relationship going anywhere, like anywhere extreme? And I'd freaking say it right in front of her face, because if I liked her that much, I would really want to know to see if she wanted to go further. If she said, no, I don't really see it going further than friends, then I'd be like, oh, perfectly fine. Then just be your best friend. Be there for her. If you, unless you're like dead or sick or something like that, then obviously you can't be there for her. But or him, her, him. Um, with me, trying to become a Navy SEAL, or just plain Navy. You don't have to be a Navy SEAL to be like a freaking BA. You can be a normal person. I'm actually well, I'm not gonna call myself a bad, I'm not calling myself that, but I would be. I'd be calling myself that if she needed me and I was sick and broke a hip or broke a freaking leg or had a concussion and I wherever she would meet, I'd go there instantly no matter what. Sick, um, about to die, I don't care. I would be there for her because if she turns to you or if he turns to you, I don't know, I don't know how to put it. If he just turned to you, then awesome. You would love to be there if you could. Unless you're like 50 miles or like across the other United States or I don't know, like Hong Kong or Europe or wherever you are, and he's like on the opposite world or opposite side of you, then just tell them, hey, I'm sorry that I can't be there for you. I'm truly sorry. He or she, both of them. Um, I'm sorry that I can't be there for you. But do you wanna do you wanna text over it or call me or something like that to get it out, or do you wanna wait uh, until I come back and then talk, or do you just wanna call another friend or text another friend? I'd do that instantly. If I was actually in BUDS, that's a Navy SEALs thing. BUDS training, Basic Underwater Demolition SEAL Team. That's what it stands for. If I was in BUDS and somehow I had my phone there, I don't know how, but if I had my phone there and she texted me, hey, do you want to hang sometime, or do you want to, can I talk to you or something like that? I would instantly say, I'd instantly say that. I'd say, hey, I'm so sorry. I'm doing this, I don't know, workout, or I'm doing BUDS, or I'd actually spell it out, BUDS, Basic Underwater Demolition SEAL Team. I'd actually say it out loud. Uh, by the way, side note, watch me not even get into the SEALs. Honestly, I'd be disappointed in that because that's what I'm setting my heart to, just SEALs, plain SEALs. If I go to SEAL Team 6 or SEAL Team 1, I'd be like, freaking yeah. I'd be the happiest person in the entire world if I became a U.S. Navy SEAL. Triton, right there, Triton. I'd be like, let's go. I did that. No one else can say that unless they're like, a SEAL. Other than that, no one can really talk unless you got like those phonies claiming they're SEAls. I'm telling you, Don Shipley, watch his phony Navy SEAL of the week. It is so freaking funny. He's always like getting mad and stuff. I'm right there with him about phony SEAls. It's just so dumb how they think they can actually, say they're Navy SEAL and they never went through BUD, they never went through Hell Week, they never went through the 6 freaking months ever, and they claim to be a SEAL. I say I'm a SEAL just for the fun of it, because I'm always thinking like, okay, come on, SEAL, you're gonna be future SEAL, you're gonna get your butt in the gear. I wanna see 50 push-ups and all this stuff. So I'm just like, mentally doing it. It's like, just carving a knife into my brain, saying you're gonna be a SEAL no matter what the cost is. That's what I'm basically saying. Anyways, I've never claimed to be a SEAL, not yet at least. Um, and whenever I do become a SEAL, I'm gonna post it everywhere. YouTube, Facebook, whatever message or whatever things come out, like Instagram and all that stuff. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. I forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, yeah. I'd just say, hey, sorry, I'm at Bud's training. I can't be there for you. Uh, can can I talk to you in real life, like when I'm done with Bud's? And if she says no, or like sorry, I'm already talking to someone else, or sorry, I can't, sorry, something came up or something like that, I'd be like, okay, that's fine. I'd be really disappointed um, because you want to be there for her, but or for him or for her, but I'm technically being there for her in a different way. So if you like someone and um, you want to be there for her or for him, um, for me, the only way to be there for her always is to become a Navy SEAL, because those people, or like any military people, go out there, risk their lives. That's what I want to be there for her. I'm actually, when I do get in the Navy, I'm already being there for her. I'm just a tadpole, waiting to become a frog, because that's what Navy SEALs are. They're called frogmen. And so I'm just a tadpole in the Navy, playing out Navy, and I'm protecting her no matter what, but I want to protect her extremely. I want to become the best of the best, and everyone says, like, no matter who it is, SEALs are always the best. They have the hardest training. The people that come closest to them, to the SEALs, is MARSOC, and that's the Marine Special Forces. And like for different branch. Actually, no, I think that's in general. Even in the Navy, they have like SWIC or UDTs or whatever. I think it's the same training for the SEALs. Um, I don't know. I haven't done that much research. All I know is they're gone for 6 months, and you can actually call yourself a UDT because UDT is Underwater Demolition SEAL Team, or Team SEAL, or whatever you want to, however it is. Um, and I'm pretty sure that's what they are. The SEALs are also UDTs, and I doubt they're SWIC, SWCC, or yeah, I think it is SWCC. Hang on, let me get the pamphlet out. The team. Yep, here it is. SWCC. That's called SWIC. That's how they pronounce it and all that stuff. So, anyways, oh yeah. I wouldn't really recommend this. I would, uh, for me, I feel like I'm gonna die in the military. So, I have my heart set on going up in a mountain and dying for my country up there, just like Mike Murphy, just like Danny Beast, just like Matt Axelson. And if you haven't seen Lone Survivor, those are the 3 people that died on that mountain. Those people, they full respect. All the military people have full respect of mine. I love the military. Um, before I found out about the Navy SEALs, I was thinking of not a Marine, because those people are like front lines most of the time. Rangers lead the way. So I was thinking of like a regular Army person, because that's what my grandpa was. He was an Army, and I had another grandpa. He was an Air Force, and I was thinking, like, is Air Force like the good people, like the tough people, or is Army the tougher people? And so I was thinking, like, how weak the branches were and all that stuff. And the grandpa that was in the Air Force, he said, oh, we're the weakest out of the bunch. And he said he had a blast during his overseas and all that stuff. He went to Afghanistan? No, wait, I don't know. It was somewhere over in Africa. He showed me one time on a what do you call it? A freaking map. Yeah, duh. I'm gonna be like the smartest, or gonna be the smartest person, to become a SEAL, basically. And I can't remember a freaking map. Anyways, um, so he told me all these great adventures, and I was like, okay. So his deployment wasn't as bad. And then I talked to my other grandpa that was Army. I talked to him, and he said, uh, like, if you got stuck in a barbed wire, they'd chew you out something fierce. So I was thinking, like, dang, that's my kind of branch. But and then I found out that the SEALs, or the Navy, the Navy's pretty good. They do a lot of water stuff, and I'm like, oh, when I was a kid, kids don't really like water, and they don't want to, take much showers or whatever. And then you become an adult, and you're like, I love the water. I'm getting clean. I love being clean, and all this stuff. So I'm like, okay, that's how I was. I was like, freaking love water, love the rain. I love running in the rain. So I'm always doing this stuff, and I was like, does what branch does the water? I was thinking, duh, SEALs, Navy does water. I'm like, and then I was set to it. I was like, that's what I'm gonna become. I'm gonna become a Navy, and I'm gonna become a SEAL. So that's what I'm gonna do, and that's how I'm gonna honor her. Back to the original topic. That's how I'm gonna honor her. I'm gonna honor her, or keep her safe, or whatever you want to call it, by becoming a military. Now, you guys don't have to do it. You can honor your wife, or your husband, or your girlfriend, or boyfriend, or whoever you're with. You can honor them in a different way. Any way is possible. Freaking, go to the championships of the world's best Call of Duty player and say, I would like to thank so-and-so for doing it. And, how I'm going to honor her also is, I heard that in BUD/S, you can put a name in your hat, or you can put whoever you honor, or whoever you find honorable in your hat. You can put anything in there. I was thinking, like, I'm putting her name in there as soon as I get there. No matter what, she's going to be my motivation. Every time when I'm feeling blue, or like thinking about to quit, I look inside of the hat, and I'd say, doing it for you. I'm doing it for you, no matter what, because I want to become a Navy SEAL so bad. And then I found her. I pledged I pledged to be a SEAL in middle school. I didn't know her then, so during middle school, I'm always like, SEALs are better, SEAls are better, SEAls pro, yeah, let's die. Oh, I can go right now. And I was like a chubby dude. I weighed around 200, just 14 years old. I'm a fat dude. I'll even admit it. I'm not husky. I was fat. And then I was like, crap, I need to become a Navy SEAL. And the only way to do that is to lose weight. And so I was reading, looking up for the Navy, how big can you get with your height? And so it was like 60, or I'm like 5'10", and the freaking, yeah, I'm 5'10", and it said 70 inches. I'm like, and it was talking about inches, and I didn't know it was, for me it was 70 inches, so I was like, what is 5'10" in inches? And because I didn't know it straight away, because, I never learned how many inches are in a foot, or, no, I learned how many inches are in a foot, but I never, added that all up and all that stuff, so I didn't feel like doing the math and all that stuff. That's basically what I'm telling you. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy person, so, anyways, so it's at 70 inches. I'm like, okay. So I slide back, and I needed to be 191. I was thinking, really? For a Navy, it had to be 191 pounds? And so I did it. From that point on, ever since middle school, or no, freshman year in high school, I was thinking, okay, this is serious. I need to get serious. So I pledged another pledge. I said, I'm becoming a Navy SEAL no matter what. And the way to do that is losing pounds. So I was 215 when I first started out. Um, like, what was it, 200, 215? 225 or something like that. I was like really, really big for my age. So I was like, you have a big belly, and I was right now. Hang on. So right now I'm just like, and then I was like this big, and then I'm like this big. And so I lost a lot of weight. So freshman year I was um, 215, and then sophomore hit, I found her. I saw her. I saw the girl. I'm like, that is who I'm gonna be working out for. Cause you always have like your mom, or you like think your mom, your dad, or your grandma, your grandpa, or whoever took care of you, all that stuff. You like to honor them by becoming like whatever they help you do, or whatever they help you with. So I was thinking to myself, okay, I'm gonna honor uh, my mom and dad and grandma and grandpa and all that stuff and go into the military. And um, I was like, okay, I'll I'll do it for them. And then all of a sudden, sophomore year hit. Bam! Oh shoot! Hang on. It was like this. Bam! Instant. As soon as I saw her, I was like, who are you? And so it was so funny. Like my in my mind, in my mind, not like in real life, or yeah, not in like physical, like in my mind, I was thinking my mouth is gonna drop and all this stuff, and so I was just like, no, I was trying to play it cool. I was just like, then I saw her, I was like, and then me and my buddy have this joke. I'm not gonna say it because it's kind of inappropriate, and I don't want it to go all over the place and all that stuff, and so, well, honestly, since you don't know her, I guess it'd be okay, but okay. So I was thinking every time when she didn't look at me, I was always like this. I was every time when she like looked near my direction, I was always like this, like just mind my own business, and then all of a sudden she comes over like past me. I'm just staring at her. She's just like she'd look my direction. I was like, nothing to see. So she'd walk by, and I was just like, and the entire time I was thinking, I said to him, I said, it happens all the time. I said, uh, like acting to look at her butt. Like every time she walked by, I was just like, that butt. So, it was a joke. I never did. I looked at her. I did look at her every time she walked by because that's what you do. You like look at people that you really like and all that stuff. And so another funny thing. Okay, my battery's about to run low.